Hey, Muffin here. So I had a subscriber request to do the Leopard versus 13 tier 1s, but we're going to take it and start off with the SPIC, or what some call as the SPIC. And the SPIC, what's funny about it is it's about the same size as all the tier 1 tanks. So we're going to see how well the SPIC or SPIC can do against 13 tier 1s, and then depending on who wins, if the tier 1s win, then we'll go up to the RU and have the RU go against 13 tier 1s, and if the SPIC or the SPIC wins, then the RU next will go against 13 tier 2s. So I want to thank all my subscribers that had helped joining the rooms. Have a lot of fun. Honestly, a lot of people, good sports, so thank you so much. You guys are what really makes the channel. I've had a lot of people be able to contribute, help in a lot of different ways. People with putting and editing the videos, creating the thumbnails. You guys are really, really awesome. Now, the thing about doing these vids that I've done in the past where there's 13 tier 1s, or what tier can a tier 10 tank? How many of the 13, tier 1s or 2s or 3s, what level can they go against? Sometimes they don't get very far unless they have a lot of armor. But I think I've done the T-49 up to the Sheridan. I've done the Grill. I've done multiple of these vids just to see how well they would turn out, and it's so funny to watch. And just so intense. I mean, even though the SPIC or SPIC is a tier 7, you still have 13 enemies coming at you, trying to get you. It is just crazy. And then being the 13 tier 1s, it's almost like this boss fight. It really is quite funny to see. Now the player in the SPIC's doing actually a really good job here, because what he's doing, and a lot of the time this is what you want to do as a light tank, especially either when you're outnumbered, but he is keeping himself on the move while they're trying to catch up, which is causing them to become more spread out and making it much, much more difficult for the tier 1s to swarm the tier 7. Almost in a way like they're just zombies, just seeing all these tier 1s come after them. But very, very well played in how the SPIC is doing. So only just a few left from the tier 1 side, and being that we've got 13 tier 1s, obviously had to have friendly fire on at the beginning of the game. All tier 1s met up at one spawn opposite to the SPIC, and I actually found out, it's kind of funny, but when I was trying to write SPIC in the chat or write about it, it kept like crossing it out, or not so much crossing it out, but censoring it as if it's a bad word. And I was a little confused at why the game would think the name of its own tank in the game was a bad word, And one of my subscribers helped me understand that I guess it's like a bad word in Spanish or something like that. So I had no idea. Learn something new every day. So very well done. We didn't even have to get all the way up to the Leopard tier 10 against 13 tier 1s. So now all the tier 1s, because they lost against the SPIC or SPIC, however you pronounce it, now they all get to upgrade to tier 2. And now we're going to see if the RU can take them on. Taking some hits right off the bat. And unfortunately missed. Oh, he's getting right into the middle of this. He is now getting hammered. A very slow and painful death. Trying to get away, lost a lot of hit points. And amazing, gets tracked by a tier 2. Now, that battle was a bit more rough than the previous one. So now, we're going to see if the PTA, the Leopard PTA tier 9, can take on 13 tier 2 tanks. So all the tier 2s now stay at the same tier. And here they go, swarming in, just looking for that PTA. Oh wow, there is so many of them. A little bit more armor, a little bit more hit points. Gotta keep up that maneuverability.
One of our trucks was hit.
And for the 13 tier 2s, they want to swarm them as much as they can. Now the funny thing is we do have friendly fire on as mentioned, so the tier 2s can end up hurting themselves if they accidentally shoot each other. And this is looking quite rough. Yeah, that didn't work out as well. And so we're switching up the different players, trying to give everyone a turn. All right. So now we're going to see if the tier 10 Leopard can take on 13 tier 2s. Now we know the Leopard would easily be able to take on 13 tier 1s because the SPIC or SPIC was easily able to do it. There is no hiding. One of the unfortunate things about even the ones on the Leopard team, they're the enemy as well. And so they can see where he is. And he is just bleeding hit points. So from the looks of this, tier 2 looks like it is a bit too rough for the Leopard line. Even the tier 10 looks like it was having a little bit of a hard time, but keeping up that maneuverability and playing like the first subscriber did is I believe really the key way in how to of 1. So anyway, this is the muffin here. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.